So yesterday we spent 10 hours at the hospital. It's probably a little bit more than 10 hours. And I am completely exhausted, but I'm ready to go today. I'm already paying my mom's bills. I got her checkbook here. And I hope I don't have to do this for too much longer. And in a couple of months she'll be raring to go and back to, you know, doing her little routine. Yesterday wasn't like the best day. She did a lot of stuff. Seems a lot more tired. So the healing is kicking in. And they said that she'll, you know, decline a little bit and then she'll get better from there on out. Her breathing still isn't good, so there's like no good report to come up with that. She did have some good values, but after an hour she started gaining CO2 in her blood, so she wasn't exhaling enough. She was inhaling 100% oxygen saturation, she just wasn't exhaling because of the COPD and the emphysema. So they put her back on the BiPAP, which is a crazy machine which just sucks on your face. She's got a huge bruise here. She hates it. It's like a wind tunnel. They turned her down to nothing pretty much, so she's breathing on her own, but it's just helping her to expel the oxygen from what I can gather from what people have said. So it's like not much to report, but she is alive and she's still moving all of her extremities and still able to answer questions. Are you hot? Yesterday she was having a hard time opening her eyes, but I think the breather is like pushing air out onto her eyeball, so her eyes were able to open at one time really big when she was woken up, and she was able to get a couple good coughs out. They still aren't feeding her because they have they're like button heads. One says, yeah, we need to feed her. The other one says, no. So she got food one time within 7 days. And that's it. So she should be losing some weight, and I know she'd be happy about that, but not the way she's doing it. So I don't know what they're gonna do today. I think today's gonna be an easy, sleepy day. We'll see how she feels and what she's up to doing today. She's still got the brain drain. They did change the bag yesterday. Got up to 550 milliliters. That's a lot. But, you know, just like that much blood in the bottom of that bag. So the rest was like, I don't know. You know how blood gives off a color in water. So just watered down blood, I guess. I don't know. She's still reabsorbing the blood in her brain. Her body will reabsorb that, so hopefully it continues. They said for the next couple of weeks she's going to have that brain drain in. So until she can get like some of these wires off of her, she's not going to have like a full mobility. I'm still laying down in bed. I was doing all this stuff laying down. I got to get as much rest in as possible. It's still dark outside, but my dad's going to be here after a while and take me to the hospital. So he's been taking me and bringing me home. I wanted to stay a little bit later yesterday because well, you know how you get some amazing awesome nurses and some you get they're just like you know. Well, we had an kinda yesterday, our first experience with an the rest of them's been really nice. Yeah, just different personalities, you know, I guess. Take it the wrong way. Alright, so I'm gonna go get ready now. I'm at the hospital. I want to show you this car. I just want to look at the, like, 4 tailpipes. Yeah, that's a good looking car right there. Look at that. It's beautiful. Why would you bring it up here? Yeah, that's a nice car.
Therapy can't help but just come drive you crazy, can we?
She couldn't wait for you to come.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wants to get up, move around a little bit.
That's it. Now, are you holding yourself up or am I holding you? I think you're doing some of it. That's right.
Good job, Mom. Yeah.
Think I hate this mask. I hate this mask.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, sweetie. Okay, let's start with the basic easy stuff while you're sitting here. Can you kick this right leg for me? The right leg. Can you kick it? Let's start with the right, then we'll go to the left one. Give me a big kick. Come on, let's kick it out. Gotta kick it up there for me. Come on. Give me a big kick.
Kick your leg.
Come on, sweetie. I hear that tummy grumbling. I hear it. I hear it grumbling, hon.
It's really hard. Right
We gotta get those lungs better and get this EVD out. That's the two things we gotta get done. Get the lungs better and EVD out, and we'll be moving forward in life. And I'm gonna be here driving you crazy as much as I possibly can.
Good.
Even when you can't be here, trust me, I'm gonna be around.
Good.
And I'm gonna treat her just as well. I might be a little meaner when she's not around. You might kick my. You give me a big squeeze with your hand. Give me a big squeeze. Squeeze my hand. Yeah. Yeah. You have to. You're not doing. There it is. Good. I was like, you're not doing it. How about 3 squeezes and let go? 3 squeezes. Come on. Show me you can follow a command and a count. She won't surprise me too much. I've got you.
Okay. Just a reflex. Like when she slams on
There
the
she
brake.
is, kicking and moving.
When she
Kicking and
slams on the
moving.
brake, she still holds me over like she's my seatbelt or something.
Don't like that laying around stuff, huh? No, thank you.
That's not what she does.
Don't fall backward. Don't fall back. Don't fall back. I'm pushing her a little bit to see if she'll be like, come forward. So don't fall backward. No. That was her pulling herself forward.
Good job, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'll move her dials there.
Hopefully, that's what the plan is. That's why I wanted to pick on her.
Good.
That does the
Like
trick.
if she was going to be having it, that was the best time to have it. We had 2 men there that knew CPR.
Mm-hmm. On 911 already.
Yeah.
Yep, that's good. That's the only time better to have it is laying right here in the bed with us in here. That's about.
Yeah.
No one wants that either. But
Right.
that's about the only better.
What is it?
What's wrong, sweetheart? You okay? You want to lay back down? Yeah, I figured. I mean,
You're about done.
this is good.
You did a really good job, Mom, giving them muscles. All that. Thank you for What's this thing?
What's that?
EVD4. EVD is the thing in her head, I believe. What's ICP9?
Yeah, me.
Okay, she's still on the mask. They're going to try to put her on the, nose cannula. And this is the color of it today. It's kind of like an amber color. It's like older blood and more clear, he said. So it's 50. And I mean, she got maybe like 75 out all day yesterday. All right, so she's on 0.6 of the sedative. Right here, 0.6.
You what?
She has too much salt in her
You sorry?
body.
You be alright.
Alright, that's her stats. She's doing good.
Hello.
Hi.
We're going to try to put her back on high flow to feed her again.
Okay.
Yesterday, so it's kind of weird. She's had 2 totally opposite problems as her lungs changed. She was not blowing off enough CO2 the first few days, even with the mask on, and she was just riding the line of needing to be intubated to get rid of the CO2, and she avoided it. And we've treated that, we've given steroids, more nebs, all these other things. Yesterday, off of the mask, she blew off too much CO2, and her CO2 actually dropped, and that can cause your vessels to spasm. So,
Okay.
which is a problem with subarachnoid hemorrhages, that they tend to spasm without a low CO2, so we don't want it to be like that. So we're going to get a gas before and after, but that lets me know that her lungs are able to get rid of CO2 better now than they were the last few days. And I suspect that we'll be able to come off the BiPAP in the next day or two and just go back to what we're used to.
No, she gets really agitated when she's on the nose cannula, so I don't know why.
It may be from vessels spasming and taking blood flow down. It may be just enough to cause confusion.
Yeah.
Because she's probably got a little bit of spasm everywhere, not enough to like cause strokes right now, but enough to make you altered.
Yeah.
Just looking at the velocities of her blood on the ultrasound every day. But this should pass with time. So.
Okay.
Can we take that mask off of you for a little bit? And she's tired too, and doesn't.
She's
sleep.
extremely
She said,
tired.
Well, you never sleep in an ICU because there's always something beeping, somebody checking your blood pressure, somebody getting labs. So when you have a neurologic problem after you've been here for, especially at like a week or so, it's really hard to tell what's a neurologic problem and what's sleep deprivation, because a lot of neurologic problems look like sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
You know, you walk around a college campus around midterms and every kid looks like he had a stroke.
Yeah.
You know, it really is hard to tell. So as long as she's moving everything, we're okay.
Okay. Yeah, she definitely is moving.
The problem she would have from this, she will stop moving a limb if there's an acute problem.
Okay.
So as long as she's doing that,
Good.
I don't care if she's confused or agitated, that comes with
Even if she's moving limbs without command, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
if she's able to move them,
yeah. But
then
sometimes on command, she won't move.
as long as she is moving them spontaneously and it's not a reflex,
great.
because you can have reflexes even without a brain. Your spinal cord still works when your brain does. And so like if somebody pinches your toenail and she moves, that's nothing. But if she's doing this, like she's uncomfortable and she's moving them around, I'm not overly concerned.
Good. Okay. I didn't know what to look for with her because it looks like,
If she stops moving any of the four limbs, we'll take her down for imaging right then.
Okay.
That's the most important thing.
In the prayer, Camilla wants to do a CTA. During surgery, wanted to do a CT tomorrow. They wanted to.
I don't care about the timing.
Yeah.
Because of the TCDs, like, we've had so many recently that have been like, the trends I think are kind of accurate, but like the numbers aren't.
Yeah.
Either one is fine with me.
Today or tomorrow, but
yeah.
tomorrow surgery is planning a CT tomorrow.
We can just do a CTA today, because today's Friday, the weekend. If they did want to go and inject, then might as well do it while people are here. So, her velocities do look up on the things, and another way we can look at that is to get a CT angio, which is to inject dye into your brain and do a CT scan again. The fact that she's moving everything, I think she does have some spasm, but I don't know how bad. If it looks really bad, then they can go into biplane and inject medicine to loosen it up directly. Like,
Okay.
you know, I don't think I actually think she may have had more spasm 2 or 3 days ago when her blood pressure was going like this.
Right.
That's your body responding to needing more blood perfusion.
She was talking more and like more with it then though. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what, I don't know if that's sleep deprivation now, because her vitals have been better now
Yeah.
than they were.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It is a...
I mean, the first day afterwards, she was like, she said a paragraph, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been shockingly unusual.
Yeah.
Like, I would have bet a ton of money against her looking at her first scans. I would not have thought she would have been alive today. 100%.
Yeah.
The fact that she's not intubated and awake and moving is just truly extraordinary. So she's a tough lady.
Yeah, she is.
So yeah, let's just get it today in case they need to do something. I think that we're safe, but might as well look if they're going to do it either today or tomorrow. Might as well do it today. Your output's still okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it should be.
Alright, my brother's here.
How you doing, Mom?
Look who's here.
Get better. Doctor say you're doing better.
She's telling you something.
You aren't subscribed yet?
Please subscribe and like.
Comment and share. FoolyLiving.
Well, you want to go walk around the room a little bit? No, girl. Well,
She's a goer, I mean, she don't sit down.
She said that the stroke event that she had was after they put the coiling in the aneurysm. So that event was today.